Very good morning to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the President's House of Sri Lanka. On behalf of His Excellency the President, Ranil Wickremesinghe, President of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, I warmly welcome Honorable External Affairs Minister of the Republic of India, His Excellency Dr. S. J. Shankar, High Commissioner of India, His Excellency Santosh Jha, and the entire Indian delegation. Development partnership is an important dimension of the India-Sri Lanka partnership. The flagship Indian housing project is a noteworthy example of the development partnership initiatives of India that are guided by the needs of people of Sri Lanka. Phase 3 of the project is near completion. In this phase, 4,000 houses are being constructed in plantation areas of Sri Lanka. More than 3,700 of these houses have already been handed over to the beneficiaries. 106 houses spread across 3 districts in the plantation areas will be virtually handed over today. The Model Village Housing Project has been a significant endeavor on part of the Government of India towards providing homes to the poor across all the 25 districts of Sri Lanka. The model villages of 24 houses each in 9 districts have been handed over earlier. 24 houses in the model villages at Colombo and Trincomalee district will be handed over today. And now I request His Excellency President Ranil Wickremesinghe and Honorable External Affairs Minister of India, Dr. S. J. Shankar, to jointly unveil the virtual plaque to mark the handing over of 106 houses under the Indian Housing Project to the beneficiaries spread across Kandy, Nuwara and Matale districts. Thank you. Now may I request the 2 dignitaries to pose for a photograph. Now may I request the Honorable Minister of Water Supply and State Infrastructure Development of Sri Lanka and Honorable Foreign Minister of Sri Lanka and esteemed members of the Indian delegation to join the dignitaries for a group photograph. Thank you to the Honorable Ministers and the delegation. And I now request the President of Sri Lanka and an Honorable External Affairs Minister to jointly unveil the virtual plaque to mark the handing over of the 24 houses each in Colombo and Trincomalee districts under the Model Village Housing Project to the beneficiaries. And now may I request the Honorable Minister of Urban Development and Housing of Sri Lanka, Honorable Foreign Minister of Sri Lanka and esteemed members of the Indian delegation to jointly join the dignitaries for a group photograph. Thank you. Now we will now see a brief informative audio-visual presentation on the Indian Housing Project, Model Village Housing Project, and the houses built under these 2 projects that were jointly handed over today. Thank you. Excellencies and ladies and gentlemen, a Maritime Rescue Coordination Center, MRCC, acts as the nerve center for search and rescue operations at sea. Under a $6 million grant assistance extended by the Government of India, an MRCC has been established in Sri Lanka by Bharat Electronics Limited. The project encompasses a manned center at the Sri Lanka Navy headquarters in Colombo and sub-center in Hambantota, as well as unmanned installations at 7 substations at Gol, Arugambe, Batiklo, Trincomalee, Kallarava, Point Pedro and Mollikulam. I now request His Excellency President Ranil Wickremesinghe and Honorable External Affairs Ministers of India, Dr. S. Jaishankar, to jointly unveil the virtual plaque to mark the formal commissioning of the Maritime Rescue Coordination Center in Sri Lanka. Now may I request the two dignitaries to pose for a photograph. And now may I request the Honorable Foreign Minister of Sri Lanka and Chief of Staff and the National Security Advisor of Sri Lanka and the esteemed members of the Indian delegation to join the dignitaries for a group photograph. And Honorable Secretary of the President also, if you may join for the photograph. Thank you. We will now watch a brief audio-visual presentation of the journey from contract to commissioning of the MRCC. Excellencies and ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the close of this joint ceremony. Thank you, Stuti, Vanakkam, Dhanyavad.